Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ultra. Good morning, Sujata. Good morning, everyone. So, last class we were discussing about trigonometric part. Trigonometric fourth part we are going to discuss about. Now, one very important thing I want to teach. One question is there. At the beginning, I want to discuss this question because some students are having, one students were having doubt in this. See, one small work finding the domain and range. So sometimes finding domain and range is difficult. Good morning, Siddharth. Vanakkam, Siddharth. Thank you so much, Vita. You are always bringing smile in my face. One question is there. This question. One time I'm discussing this question. But if somebody will ask you this question, how to solve this question? Like f of x is equal to 1 by 2 minus sine 3x. So they will ask what is the domain and range. Finding Payoja, good morning, beta. See, finding domain is not a problem because domain will be set of real numbers. Okay. Now here finding range. Finding range is a bigger trouble. How to find range in this? Most of the time students are having problem in finding range in this. So how to get the range out of it? Simple technique I am teaching you. Just follow this. You know that sine x will be lying between beta. What is the interval in which sine x is lying? You will be saying good morning. Now look here. Good morning. So when it is Payoja only, na? So when somebody will be asking you about domain and range beta, how to start with that? First work is we know that sine 3x, we will be starting with this part. So this 3x is there now. So this is about domain part. So if somebody will ask me about how to write the domain section or range section. So range is f of x. So one small work I will do, I will say that sine x lies between, see, sine x lies between, sine x will be exactly what is the minima? The minima and the maxima. Minima and maxima is, look here Nishika, -1 and 1. So sine x will be lying between beta -1 to 1. So here sine 3x will also lie between, sine 3x will also lie between -1 to 1. That is not a big case. Okay. But after that beta, what you have to do? Here, here what you have to do is, so minus sine 3x will be exactly sine 3x, but here it is given minus sine 3x. So minus sine 3x means beta, you have to apply minus on all the sides. The moment you will apply minus on all the sides, the greater will become lesser, the lesser will become greater. That means the inequality signs will change. In the inequality chapter, I will teach in much thoroughly how it is changing. Okay, beta, the moment minus means whenever any variable is negative and it is like this. So what we are doing is we are shifting the variable in opposite side. So what will happen? It will become x will be less equal 0. Understood? So minus x is greater than 0. Now x will become less than 0. So now here what we are going to do is, now look here, the moment we will apply minus, so here minus into minus will become plus. Now it was lesser, it will become greater. Now it will be minus sine 3x and this part will become beta -1. So that means what? Lesser will become greater and greater will become lesser. So now here minus sine 3x and this part is coming. Now we can alter and write again. So here this is greater minus sine 3x and here it is coming as 1. So that means I just turned it like this. Less 1 this side and right 1. But beta, the moment minus will be there, minus will become plus, plus will become minus and change of trigonometric inequalities will happen. Now here what is there? 2. So I will apply 2 on both sides. So I will add 2 on both sides. Okay, so I applied 2 on both sides. The moment I applied 2 on both sides, after application of 2 on both sides, what is there? After application of 2 on both sides, it will become what beta? 2 minus 1 will become 1. It is coming as 2 minus sine 3x and here it is coming as 3. But our question is not this one. Our question is something different. Our question is reciprocal of it. So now reciprocal of it, we will write 1 by 1. Now it will come 1 by 2 minus sine 3x, and this side will become 1 by 3. So whatever is there, because in our question reciprocal part was there, and here only many students are doing mistake. Okay, here nothing you change, beta, trust me. You start with this note, you will be getting the content. Now here lesser, because the moment reciprocal part will be there, see, the lesser one will become greater and the greater one will become lesser. Understood? So here 3 was there now. The moment you will do reciprocal, the lesser will become greater and the greater will become lesser. So here don't put this sign, because the moment you altered, 3 is greater than, but 1 by 3 will become less than. So here only most of the students are doing mistake. This sign you have to change. And now the moment you have changed the sign, now you are in up to the part, because this was nothing but f of x. So now beta, here 1 by 3 will come first, and then here it is coming as f of x and then 1. And 100% f of x, that means what? X will be belonging. So here this is exactly the range. The range will come 1 by 3 to 1. Closed interval, no open interval. The range will go 1 by 3 to 1. So children, if you have any doubt, you can ask me now, because this is one of the down income. This is one of the most important question, beta. So here, Satya, listen, beta. So this is exactly finding the domain and the range. This is the most important questions, and here only we are exactly finding. Siddharth, is it understandable, beta, how to find the domain and the range? Domain part, domain. Domain is set of real numbers, beta, because here 3x is defined as Siddharth. So last class what I did in the graph, beta, see, domain has to do with x, beta, understand? Domain has to do with x. So whenever we are doing finding domain, beta, that time when we are finding domain, directly what we are doing is we are exactly finding, wake up both of you. So when we are finding domain, at that time what we are doing is we have to see x. So here sine 3x. So when we are seeing x, beta, so this part we have to see. Okay, and you know that sine is continuous function. Okay, so when sine is continuous function, beta, it will be defined for set of real numbers. So whatever is the interval, x value will be. So all set of real numbers, it will be applicable. But only range part is, because range is checking f of x, y part. So whatever will be the value of x, accordingly you will get a value of y. Understood? The interval come from this range only. Siddharth, did you understood that part, beta? Children? Everybody, did you understood this section? Rudra, because it was very important to explain, beta. I wanted everybody to understand this section. I wanted all of you to understand this section, beta. Now everybody understood this part. Come on, say. Everyone understood how to go for this. This is one of the most important ways. Siddharth, did you got it? So now listen, beta. If somebody will ask you how to find domain and range. So sine 3x is a continuous function and it is defined for all values. So here domain part is not a big problem. Understood? It will be set of real numbers. Got it? But here, what is the range problem? Our range problem is when range comes, we know that sine theta value lies between -1 to +1. What is the interval, beta? The value of sine theta lies between, very slowly and without hesitation solve this question. That is, see, write the best part, that is sine x lies between -1 to 1. So that means if angle also triple time I will do. Yesterday itself I taught you na, ki when graph we are doing, beta. So if 3 times we are doing, so same part in that 3 intervals will be coming consecutive crest and trough. So 3 breakage will come, but in the same content. Understood? So that means what? It is also real number now. So if I write here 5x means 1 like this will go. Look here, it was 1 like this will go, correct na? That is sin x. But for 5x, what will happen, beta? For 5x, what we have sent the trend, we saw that it will come interval, but it will come 5 times like this. Understood? It will become less, smaller. So here, Sushant, good morning. Okay, now understand the domain part, Siddharth. I'll explain the domain section of it. See, domain is x. Now look here. When we are solving the question, so this part understood now? So that this part understood? Now look here, beta. Sin x, first I'll talk about range. Now sin x value lies between -1 to +1. The lower limit is what? -1, and the upper limit is, good morning ma'am, good morning ma'am, Sushant. Sushant, good morning, beta. So -1 to 1 it is coming, huh? Now, beta, what we can do is the moment we, because here our question is 2 minus sin 3x. So we are applying minus on both sides. So when we are applying minus, the plus part will become minus and the minus part will become plus. Understood? So here only one work, after that 2 addition, and then beta it is in reciprocal. So since it is in reciprocal, so what I did, I just applied 2 minus sin 3x and f of x part. So it is coming this interval. Now beta we will go for the domain section. So our question is 2 minus sin 3x. Now beta, for domain, you know that the sin x domain is what? When we are solving f such that r tends to r, here it is set of real number. Okay. So sin x domain will be what beta? Set of real numbers. Set of real numbers means minus infinity to plus infinity, any values, Nishika. Minus infinity to plus infinity, any value we are taking. Understood? So here also minus infinity to plus infinity, any value we can take. Remember nicely, please listen me carefully. So here when you are taking sin x, that time x value can be any real numbers. Okay, and the value will come between -1 to +1, because range is what beta? Our range is between -1 to +1. So here, but when this one you will be taking, so here again all real numbers will be there. All real numbers will be there beta, because sin 3x is there now. So three times it is doing. Only you see this. For domain beta, this part is important. For domain, this part is important. Understood? Whatever application you are doing, that is important for range. Got it? So here for domain sin 3x. So you know that sin x will be defined for this section. So sin 3x will also be defined for all that. Only one thing will be there, Siddharth. The most important part is when you are writing sin 3x beta, all the values will get triple times, but all the values will be same only. But it will be coming. Understood? So like 3 pi by 2, all intervals will become 3 times. So that now you are understanding. But for this situation, that is 2 minus sin 3x, our range will become 1 by 3 to 1. Our range will become 1 by 3 to 1. Anya, good morning, beta. Our range will become, ma'am, तुम्हारा YouTube channel क्या है? Amya channel, beta. So I hope you might have understood. So this is exactly the interval in which we are exactly finishing the part. So domain and range, I hope you might have understood, beta. Can you say you understood or not, Siddharth, so that I can go to the part? I can go to trigonometric functions, but this is one of the trigonometric content which is always creating problem. Okay, which is always creating problem. So whenever such questions are coming, we need to be checking. So domain is not a case. Domain directly you can say it is set of real numbers, or any x square will be there, Siddharth. So if they will be asking about sine x square, that time domain will change. Okay, that time domain will be here, because x value will be exactly double of it. So that time domain will, you will be talking about that 0 to this range part we are going to take. But right now just this is the answer. Okay. Now can we go to the next section, Siddharth? Everyone, now look here beta, which section NCERT, 2-3 formulas and 2-3 important content I am going to teach you. Can I start that work? Did you understood, Siddharth? Come on, say quickly. Everybody understood? Just 3 times kar do. Yes, okay. Now look here beta. So we will be going for value of trigonometric ratios. How to find the values of trigonometric ratios. So formulas are there. Now if somebody will be giving you, there are 2 contents from where the questions are coming. Understood? Satya, there are 2 contents from where the questions are coming. The first content is if somebody will give you cot x. Cot x is equal to 12 by, note down, cot x is equal to 12 by 5. Note down, cot x is equal to 12 by 5, and they will tell you it is in third quadrant. In third quadrant. Which quadrant? Third quadrant. Now, third quadrant, cot x value is there. And they will say, find the other 5 trigonometric ratios. Other 5 trigonometric ratios. Find the other 5 trigonometric ratios. So if somebody will ask you this question, how you are going to handle the question? This question is easy question, nothing to worry about. Now look here. What we will do is, now look here, this is your question. Now first work is, we know that cot part will be coming for what beta? Cot x is equal to 12 by 5. Cot x is equal to 12 by 5 will be coming for what beta? We will draw the triangle first and we will see cot x part, because we can solve by triangle also, or without triangle, right angle triangle, you can solve it by trigonometric contents like cot x, cosecant. You know that 1 plus cot square x will be equal to cosecant square x. Like this also you can solve, or by triangle concept also you can solve, both the concepts. So whatever is NCRT, Venki, good morning, beta. So here, this is exactly the thing. So cot x is equal to, because it is in third quadrant. In third quadrant, cot x will be positive. So now look here. So here it will become 1 plus 12 by 5 whole square, and this root will come, and this will come cosecant square x root will come. Understood, Satya? See, why beta? Because in trigonometric functions, last year in class 10th you have studied, what you have studied, 1 plus cot square x is equal to cosecant square x. Okay. Now cosecant square x, when you, either you go by triangle concept, okay, or you can go by this one. Both are same. So either directly you can apply the formula, or you can go by another concept. But here the most important thing is, triangle also means ratio you have to find, Pythagoras theorem, and same content you have to do. What you have done in class 10th. Okay. But here beta, when you are solving, it will become magnitude of cosecant x is equal to modulus part I am writing, and here it will become 1 plus 144 by 25. Now take LCM beta, it will become 25 plus 144 by 25. And here it is coming as cosecant x modulus. Modulus means it will give two values, positive and negative. Why I have not taken triangle part? Because by this content it will become easy for you. Okay, so when you are writing like this, modulus will give two values. How many values modulus will give? Two values modulus will give, positive and negative. So now beta, look here. So once you are writing, cosecant, modulus of cosecant x will give you two values, one positive and one negative. So cosecant x will be equal to plus minus, this is coming as root under 169 by 25. So beta here, but cosecant, it is in third quadrant, because they told it is in third quadrant, and in third quadrant it will be negative. Cosecant will be negative. So we will take minus 13 by 5. And if cosecant is negative, then what about sine? So sine will be, cosecant x will be negative. So sine x will also become minus 5 by 13. Sin x will also become minus 5 by 13. So here cosecant and sine we got, cot is already there. So with the help of cot we will get tan. Tan will become, tan x will become what? Tan x will become, check here nicely, tan x will become, here 5 by 12 is there. So 5 by 12 by 5. So tan x will become 5 by 12. So here one value we got, second trigonometric ratio we got, third trigonometric ratios we got. So now cosecant also they will say cos. So we know that cos, directly Pythagoras theorem we will apply and get the answer, but sometimes it is important to show in the paper. So cos x will be equal to root under 1 minus sine square x. Okay, because cos square x. So here if you are writing directly, then give modulus, because beta you are in class 11th, and in 11th class don't do any silly mistakes. Like if you will be showing little bit of mistakes, means number will cut. So modulus of cos x will be giving you two values. Modulus of cos x will give you two values. What and all are the two values beta, Satya? Plus and minus. What are the two values? Plus and minus. So when you will be leaving it, it will become cos x will be equal to plus and minus root under 1 minus, what is sine value beta? Minus 5 by 13 whole square. Don't forget to put minus, because sine x value came is minus. Okay. So once you are doing like this, it is coming plus minus root under 1 minus 25 by 169. So again, when you will be solving, how much value will come, beta? 169 minus 144. So it is coming plus minus root under 144 by 169. Okay, 144 by 169. 144 by 169. This is cos x. And since cos x is third quadrant also cos x is negative. So cos x will become minus 12 by 13. So secant x will become minus 13 by 12. Secant x will become minus 13 by 12. So only this much work you have to do. This is the easy part what you have to follow. This is exactly the easy work what you have to do. Okay. So now Nishika, solve. This is the question. Cot x is equal to okay. I hope everybody Satya understood na beta. Cot x value is coming as 12 by 5. So that means first work what we have to do? We use trigonometric ratios formula. Which formula we use beta? 1 plus cot square x is equal to cosecant square x. 1 plus cot square x is equal to cosecant square x, and cot value is 12 by 5 given, and then beta I applied root on both sides. Once I applied root on both sides, what happened? Cosecant was the square and root. Always remember, whenever x will be square and root and 2 is here, it will get converted into modulus. So root and inside square will give modulus, and modulus will give you two values of x. Understood? So same way here root and square was there. Good morning Ayush. So here root under part was there. So because of this root section we got modulus, and modulus released two values. Here only one thing you need to remember is, just remember only one small thing is ki which quadrant the trigonometric ratios are lying. So if it is lying in third quadrant, that means only tan and cot will be positive. Rest other whatever trigonometric ratios will be there, it will become negative. Okay, so that is exactly the content, and that is exactly the part. Rest other trigonometric ratios, that identity formula only will be helping you. And modulus section always remember, because modulus will open the gate for putting plus and minus. Okay, if triangle concept you are taking at that time, because class 10th we have taken na Pythagoras theorem, two sides were given, third sides you were trying to take out. When third side we were finding, all values were coming positive. All values were coming what beta? Positive. And there only you will have confusion like what to do, how to put plus and minus. But by identity formula, the moment you are putting square, what you call, the moment you are putting square and root, you are putting modulus is coming, and modulus will open the case for plus and minus, and with that you can easily be able to find the plus and minus values of trigonometric ratios. Okay, so now we will go for some important formulas, and based on that formulas we are going to solve. Now look here beta, graph part, any part, if any doubts are there you can ask me. Now some important questions we are going to do, but with the formulas. Our first important formula is cos of a plus b. So many times, see, what is the lowest part is कि sometimes the problem is coming between minus and plus. Formula problem is coming, because remembering these many formulas, it is very, very difficult. Okay, so here we are doing what? Sum and difference of angle. This is exactly considered as sum and difference of angle. Satya, what it is called as? Sum and difference of angle. So if we are taking some angle, so sum and difference should come acute, means less than 90 degree. That is also important. So when you will be solving this one, it should not be leading you towards more than 90 value. Okay, so always remember this one. What is the most important restriction in these type of formulas? The most important restriction is A and B should be acute. Whatever value will be there for A and B, it should not be exceeding 90 degree. Understood? So if it is exceeding 90, what we will do? We will again reduce it and bring it to that value. Understood everyone? So we have to bring to the limit, and then we have to solve the question beta. Are you all ready please? If 90 above is there, like just case I'm telling, कि if one question is given like this, where you will be getting like sine of 4 pi by 3 into cos some value, sine of this, cos of this value is there. First you need to reduce it into lower limit. Understood? And you know how to reduce 4 pi by 3. This already in previous class I taught. You can write pi plus pi by 3. The moment you will apply pi plus pi by 3, everything will change. Understood? So first we will put focus into the formula and then we will talk about how to reduce it. Just focus one by one. Okay? Now beta, first formula is if somebody will give cos of a plus b. How to remember? Now look here. Here cos of a plus b, you remember cos of a into cos of b. Whenever cos is plus, cos will go with plus minus alteration. Okay, simple technique I am teaching. I am not telling the entire part, because if you will go anti-clockwise direction and clockwise direction with two consecutive angle, that time with that part it is exactly coming. But in shortcut I am teaching you, because that much means no need to do for that much. Just remember it. So here cos of a into cos of b minus sine of a into sine of b. Just see one thing. Cos A cos B sin A sin B, and now cos of A minus B. When cos of A minus B will be there, what it will become? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. This is most important section. So here just try to compare it, beta. Plus means, just check this one out. I'm not discussing about the acute part and the angle shifting. Nothing I'm discussing. Just remember, plus means minus, minus means plus. Just remember this section. Otherwise you will do, I know that plus cos of a plus b will become cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and cos of a minus b cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Now next formula for sine. If somebody will say you find for sine a plus b, then you remember sine a cos b plus cos A sin B. Understood? Cos A sin B. Now, if minus will be there, see for sine plus and plus, but sine will have cos A sin cos B, sin A cos B, cos A sin B. Got it, beta? And now this section will be sine of A minus B. Everything will be same. Everything you see in both the formulas, everything is same. Cut it na? Here everything is same. See, cos A plus B is cos A cos B sin A sin B. Correct? But here when plus is there, the center value it is coming as minus. When minus is there, it will become beta plus. Satya, understanding? How we have to do, Satya? Cos of A plus B means beta cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, and here cos of A minus B cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And beta for sin A, same formula. Check. No here and there. I am writing just one below the other so that you will be able to understand. Only one small thing we have to do. Check though. Here sine, it is exactly coming what, beta? Sine plus is there. So here plus. Minus means minus. And beta all things are exactly same. Correct na? Because anti-clockwise motion we are checking. Understood, Sushant? Now look here, beta. Nothing to worry. Just take it very simple. No need to take panic, and just simply we will solve and get the answers. Okay. So now look here. Sine of cos of A plus B, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. And sine of cos of A minus B, minus will become plus, plus will become plus here only in sine. And next formula. Jada formula yaad karne se bhi sab kuch khatam. So here what we will do, we will just simple content we will remember, symmetry we will understand, we will be able to use these formulas. Okay, so now beta next formula is tan of A plus B. Actually tan is what, beta? Sin A by sin and sin by cos. So this formula we will write and solve, but simple way what we will do, we will write this formula: tan of A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Now look here, beta. Next is tan of A minus B. Just here everything will be same. Check. Tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Check this one, beta. Only plus minus variation and everything is same. So here when plus is there, here also plus and here minus. Minus means up minus down plus. Understood? Up minus, down plus, and rest everything is same. Correct? So note down the formula so that we can start our work, beta. Nothing big is there, just simple content. Tan of A plus B, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus. So here plus part means what, beta? Start with plus, here plus, and here minus. Start with minus, here minus, and here plus. Only this much. Good morning, beta. Atanu, good morning. Noob, good morning. I hope you might have understood. So tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B, and tan of A minus B, tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Now beta, what we will do here is these were the most crucial formulas. Cot formula is also there, but we will try to do some jugaad. Jugaad means we will try to find some shortest way to solve the questions. Why we are going to remember that much formulas? That much formula remembering means always creating problem. If little bit mistake coming means problem will come. So whenever cot is there, we'll try to convert it into tan. Understood? Whatever other trigonometric ratios will be there, we'll try to convert into this main league so that problem will not come. Okay. So cos of A plus B, cos A cos B minus. Cos minus means plus, sine plus means plus, minus means minus. Sine will go with cos, alternate angles, and here tan A tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. So this is the formula. Now what we have to do with this formula? Because we are going to solve many questions related to this. Now from here, Navita, 12th class concept doorway is opened. You must always remember from this section, always questions are coming. You must be very good in these formulas, because once I will teach you many formulas, and that formula how to remember, that also I will teach you. You need to be perfect in these formulas. So shall I go for the questions, beta? Shall I start the questions so that you will come to know some alterations, some work will be there which I will be teaching you. Now look here, if somebody will ask you from here, formula innovation we will do. How to deal with it. So these formulas we understood. Okay. Now if somebody will ask you this, shortest way to remember the formulas, then we will solve the question. Now you know sine A plus B and you know sine A minus B. But what if question is given as sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B? No, outside. Sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. Then what we are going to do? If somebody will be asking you this, sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. Then what we are going to do, children? Very tough formula, nothing we are going to do. Just our work is to make it as simple as possible. So now beta, what is the formula? Just now I taught you the formula. Remember this one. It will become sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Just remember this one simple technique we will do. So this was our formula. Now here this is multiplication only. Okay. So now don't confuse with this. Now here sine of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B minus cos A sin B. Can we check one thing? In between both beta, this and this is same. This and this is same. Same na? Is it coming into the formula? Is it coming into the formula x plus y into x minus y? So what is our formula coming? X square minus y square. Directly beta we can do like that. X square minus y square. This you can take it as x. This you can take it as y. So x plus y, x minus y. So what will be the coming beta? Because after this, whenever this part will come na, in exam or anywhere, directly you can apply the formula. You need not to go with this much and solve. Directly you can say. But how we will do? X plus y. So this one will become beta sine A cos B whole square minus cos A sin B whole square. No, this is exactly, sorry, this part is exactly going to be outside. So whole square part came. Then you will say, what is so magic about it? Nothing. We will try to convert it into simplest. Now this one will become what beta? Sin square A cos square B minus cos square A sin square B. From here only we can convert into any one trigonometric ratios. Understood? Satya, what is there? Sin A cos B into sin A, sin A plus B into sin A minus B. So here what we did, we used the formula, first formula and second formula we used. We did like this, x plus y, x minus y. What it will become? Beta x square minus y square. And after that we wrote like that. Now beta convert any one trigonometric ratios. I am converting this one. So what I am writing is sin square A cos square B will become 1 minus sin square B. Cos square A, here it will become 1 minus cos square A. I am changing, I am leaving sin square B, I am changing cos square A. So cos square A will get converted into 1 minus sin square A. That's it, bingo. So here it is coming as sin square A minus sin square A into sin square B, and there it is coming minus sin square B, and here plus sin square A into sin square B. So beta, this is the part you have to do. See, simply you need to do, Nishika, look here. So here beta sin square A cos square B, here cos square A sin square B. Now beta, if I want to convert the entire section into sine, now this and this will get cancelled. You see here, this is exactly minus sin square A sin square B, and this is plus. So this total will get cancelled. So directly answer will come what beta? Our answer will come. So answer is coming sin square A minus sin square B. And if you want to write it in cos, so cos will become what beta? 1 minus cos square A. Because sin square formula is 1 minus cos square A. Here also 1 minus cos square B. So beta, if you will open this interval, 1 minus cos square A minus 1 plus cos square B. So this and this will get cancelled. It will reverse. It will become cos square B minus cos square A. So this is exactly the change part. Cos square B minus cos square A. Children, I hope you might have understood how to go with these changes. So sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. Directly what you will write, the shortest way of writing is what the formula we can write as. Shortest way of writing the formula is, what is the shortest way of writing the formula? We will write it as sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. Directly A plus B, A minus B. Simply we'll try to remember it as sine square A minus sine square B. That's it. Sine square A minus sine square B. That's the most important crucial part. So this is the shortest way of remembering the formula. Sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. It will become sine square A minus sine square B. Come on, note down. And for cos also, I am telling you how to go for it. So once you will be knowing how to understand this part, just simple content I have done, x square minus y square. That is x plus y into x minus y beta. Because that's why now, when we are understanding the formula symmetry, it will become very easy for us to understand and solve the content. I hope it is easier for you to undergo, because in physics also trigonometric ratios will be used in class 12. And if you are very good in formula, it will be very, very helpful for you. Then extra you don't have to do, because most of the time resultant finding and some of the angle change, angle shift, understood, projectile and all may, in that you will be finding that some part will be there. So there, this formulas directly you can apply and get the answer. Then you don't have to do some extra work there. I hope everybody understood this part. Come on, say children, did you understood? Rudra? I hope everybody understood. Shall we go for the next one, beta? Okay, beta. Mahapatra, understood na? Very good, beta. So these are the most basic things, beta. Jab tak formula clear nahi hoga, when till formula is not clear, nothing you can do in trigonometry. Trigonometry means your formula should be damn clear and you should be having the command of formula. Then anytime, any type of questions we can encounter. Okay. So now for cos square. So another formula is cos. After that, we will start solving the question. Many times questions are coming tricky because competition field is not this. This is what you called. This is exactly Rani, this is exactly one simple part I have given you, but better the field is more vast and the field is more progressive. Just some questions I will teach you, it will help you a lot. When you will be solving, you will be getting that sheet that work that is working. Okay. So now look here, we'll go for the next part. Can we go for it, beta? Note down fast. Now, if somebody will be asking you this formula, beta, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. Just now I gave you cos a plus b formula and cos of a minus b formula. For that also you need not to apply very big things, just write the formula. What did I said? Ki whenever you are writing for cos of Nishika, whenever you are writing for cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, here cos of a plus b formula will become what, beta? What did I say? Cos A cos B plus will become minus sin A sin B. Done. And here when cos of A minus B will be there, it will become what, beta? Cos of A minus B will be there, then it will become what? Say, Satya, just now I taught the formula now. Cos of A minus B formula. Cos A cos B. What is the formula, beta? Cos of A into cos of B plus sin A into sin B. Okay. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Just opposite. Now see, again it is coming in X and this is Y. Again it is coming as X and this is Y. So it is again coming in the formula X minus Y into X plus Y. What is the formula coming, beta? X square minus Y square. What is the formula coming? Very good. Basic maths, beta. This is we are doing for basics only, because once basic is clear means everything is clear. Basic is not clear means nothing is clear. Always problem is coming. Good morning, Aditya. So first we need to be very clear with our basics. Then only anything can be done. Otherwise, it's just waste, because you will be how many questions you will remember. If you know the basics means you can handle question anytime. Now beta, here directly we will write cos of A into cos of B whole square minus sine of A into sine of B whole square. Now beta, any one we can change also, it is problem. Why? Because look here, it will become cos square A cos square B minus sine square A sine square B. So here angle we will be writing. So one we will do, we will convert cos square A, it is coming as 1 minus sine square B. Okay, so here now sine square A. See, I converted cos square B. Remember, and here I am converting sine square A. Otherwise, cancellation will not come. So here it is sine square B is coming. Now here it is coming 1 minus cos square A, and this part is coming as sine square B. Okay. So now once you are doing this, now we will be solving it. It will become cos square A minus cos square A sine square B, and here sine square B will multiply minus sine square B, minus into minus plus cos square A into sine square B. Now because this is exactly going to cancel this. So what we are getting? Cos square A minus sine square B. And if I have to do opposite of this, means cos square B minus sine square A. So this is opposite also we can change. This is the most important sections, beta, where students are having problem. Good morning, Abhay. So here these are the things, beta, we must understand and we must solve. So once yes, beta, but you know what? You are most important. The thing is, if you are having both physics, chemistry is the common one, biology and maths means you have both the fields open. See, don't take it negatively. Never think that you can't do it. Always think you can do it. Now, beta, final layout I am creating. See, now look here. Our final layout of the formula is, listen children, final layout, how to remember? Sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B, and here cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. Now when we are doing like this, What did I said? Sine square A minus sine square B. Only one formula you remember. After that, if any change is there, you do it. Now here, just see cos together now. So just write cos square A minus sine square B. This is it. Cos square A minus sine square B. Okay, so here cos means cos will be there, but opposite one will become sine. This is one simple way to understand. And if you will add them together, understood, add them or subtract them together, that also you can do, because angle, if same A plus B angle is there, this plus this part will be coming, then here this and this will be exactly added. Understood? Then here it will become sine square A. Now I am going little bit complex, where angle A and B is same. Now here you can add them together and subtract them also. Okay, another formula will come. So when you will be adding them together, now listen, when you will be adding them together, what will happen? Here it will become sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B plus cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, and beta, since you are adding them, it will become sine square, check, sine square A plus I'm adding cos square A, and then here coming as minus 2 sine square B. But one thing remember, both the angles are exactly same. A and B, for these two content must be same, and if they are adding like this, so you can see here sine square A plus cos square A, it will becomes 1. It will become 1. Evening. So sine square A and it will become 1 minus 2 sine square B. Did you notice one thing? Here sine square A plus cos square A became 1, and it is only one term coming, 1 minus 2 sine square B. So that means what we can do alteration with these angles, and we can change the content. And when we will be doing minus part beta, then it will become change. If we will subtract them, if we will subtract these two, listen, if we will subtract these two, then it will become sine square A minus cos square A, and these two will get cancelled. Understood? That means one angle is totally dying. Got it? It will get cancelled. So these are some of the most important thing we must remember. Same. Down in sine square A, sine square B. Down in my bag it will be there. So it will become 1 minus 2 sine square B. I hope you might have understood. My health was not good, beta. Today I'm evening I'm taking. Now listen, this one is done. Now we will go for the next one. Are we going to solve the questions? Yes, we are going to solve the questions. So one question is there. It is given that sine A is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Now sine A is equal to 3 by 5, and I told you that whenever such questions are coming, we must remember that they must be giving you some values. So they will be telling you where and all A will be. Now they are telling, I told you now A must be acute, means its value must lie between 0 to 90 or anyone, but it should not be exceeding 90. It should not be exceeding 90. So here it is coming between 0 to 90, and here cos A, cos B. Now cos B formula is given to you as, cos B value, sorry, it is given to you as 9 by 41. And they are telling that cos B also, here B also lies between 0 to 90. Bingo, very good. Because both are exactly lying between, I am fine, beta. Both are exactly lying in what, beta? Both are lying in first quadrant. A angle is also in first quadrant and B angle is also in first quadrant. Now they are telling you to find this. Now start solving, please. Satya, both of you start solving, please. So here, children, please start solving this part. They will ask you find the value of sine of A plus B and cos of A minus B. So one value only, just these two questions I have given. Come on, start solving and give me the value, please. Children, try this. अभी मैं ठीक हूँ बेटा. Sine of A plus B, whenever you will be solving beta, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. But here beta angle this is there na first quadrant. First quadrant means nothing big we have to do. For first quadrant, we will be going with the direct symmetry. See, sine means I am just writing here. It will become cos square A is equal to 1 minus sine square A. So beta directly it will become what? Cos A will be equal to root under 1 minus sine value is 3 by 5 whole square. So it will become 25 minus 9 by 25 root under, it is 25 9 minus 9 is 16 by 25 root under 4 by 5. So one value we got 4 by 5. Okay. Sine of A value what we are getting beta here 4 by 5. Cos A value we got, sine A is given. Now cos B is given, we have to find sine B. So from this sine A, I got cos A. From B, we will get, so cos B is there. So we know sine B formula will be directly we will write plus minus we will write. See, what is the best way of writing is write plus minus. And then you indicate that the angle A is lying in first quadrant and second quadrant. This is the first question and both the values are lying in first quadrant. So I am not putting plus minus. But beta logically, you always write plus minus here. You always write plus minus here. Here also plus minus. And finally you write plus and here you write plus, and don't forget to indicate that it is in first quadrant. So whenever you will be indicating it is in first quadrant, it will be saving you from many troubles. Okay, so now here what you are going to write 1 minus cos square B. Again beta logically what we have to do, putting plus minus. So here plus minus, because we cannot be wrong now, because otherwise problem will come. 9 by 41 whole square. Okay, 9 by 41 whole square. So when 41 whole square you will do, what we will get beta? So here plus minus, but since it is in first quadrant, so we will directly write plus. It will be 981 by 41. 41 we will do. It is coming 14416. So 1681. 1681 1 minus. Now beta 1681 means 1681 minus 81 by 1681. So 100% beta it will come 40 by 41. 40 by 41. It is coming beta 40 by 41. Okay beta. Thank you so much. Now look here, 40 by 41 we are getting. Now we can directly write and solve the question. So first part of the question, first we have used this triangle concept, what you call identity formula, and after using identity formula, directly identity formula application I have done. Since it is in first quadrant, all positive value only can be taken. All positive value only can be taken because it is in first quadrant. So first I will solve this one. For solving this one, what we are going to do, we will write sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now beta just formula, sin A value is what? 3 by 5. What is cos B beta? 9 by 41. Done. Plus what is cos A? Cos A is 4 by 5. Okay. And here sin B. What is sin B? 40 by 41. So base is same na beta. So 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. 2 not 5. Up is 27 plus 160. 4 fours are 16. So here it is coming 7. 187 by 205. So 187 by 205. Anyone got the value? Come on, 187 by 205 is the value beta. 187 by 205. This is sine of A plus B formula. Satya, note down. This is in NCERT book. You need to understand. Okay, multiplication between is not given, then don't do beta. But for competition point of view, Siddharth, you keep that in your mind beta. See, you have to apply for JEE. So whenever you will be going for shortcuts, whatever formulas is there beta, you must remember. For you, for some children, those who are applying for JEE, for them I have given some, okay fine, this content will be there. But for JEE beta, much advanced questions are there and much tricky formulas are there. That this formula is the simplest one. For NCERT beta, this is much enough. Okay, for NCERT, this part Simple angles they will be asking. Some of the angles they will be asking means like this question you need to do. Satya, understood? And now beta, for cos what we are going to do? For what will be the formula for cos? Cos of a minus b means cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Understood, beta? So here sin a formula, cos a formula is what? Cos a is 4 by 5. And what is cos b? Cos b is 9 by 41. Okay. And now sin a formula is what? Sin a value is 3 by 5. And what is the value for sin b? 40 by 41. Same beta, 205 will be in denominator. And here it is coming as 36 plus 120. So it is coming as 156 by 205. 156 by 205. Siddharth, understood beta? You need to be more, Siddharth, you need to just apply more of the content inside your brain beta, because I really wish you to write for JEE exam and your brain is like that only. You can do it. I know that. So here, you are very systematic child. I know that. I'm seeing you are very hardworking. So you can do it, Siddharth. Maximum formulas, command beta, and maximum you can practice means 100% you can do it. 36 plus 120 by 205. Little bit short tricks you remember in your brain beta and try to finish it. You can do it. So now I hope you have understood this one. Only direct formula application is there and you will be able to find the values. Okay. But beta, they will never give you always the same quadrant. Sometimes they will be giving you different quadrant also. Okay. So that quadrant value will be exactly shifting and everything. Book only sign of a plus b, this is given, not multiplication between them. Okay, that is a separate formula, Siddharth. Multiplication part I taught for you or people so that you will remember it. Multiplication will become easy now. Now you can do it, Peter. In any question, any format, you can do it. Okay, so I'm just keeping it till here, children. Fine. Next class, we will be solving some other questions. We'll be solving for another part. And that time, mostly I will tell you how to go for the shortest way for proving. MCQ proving format, I will teach you easiest proving formats also. Okay. Bye everyone. Have a nice day.